those interpreters need to be paid.
Yeah.
As it is, they were not going to have any other work for the foreseeable future. So we honored that contract and just paid it out. We want to hold ourselves to the highest bar.
From very early on, they were aware that we were looking to postpone. So we worked with them in terms of the financial arrangements around that. We paid them their management fee for the entire event up front to make sure that they were taken care of that way. We just wanted to be fair to them because they had put a lot of work in.
Sure.
What we said to them was, you are with us again next year.
I have to give the people who are left standing a lot of credit because they're trying to make sense of a lot of different pieces. It's not just Canadian Association events. They're also dealing with contracts around weddings, contracts around sports groups, etc. And those contracts look vastly different. So you do have people who are left standing on a learning curve trying to figure out the different contracts that their property is even producing. Overall, I believe the hotel industry has done an incredible job of managing this situation. The amount of things that they've had to learn has been more than I've had to learn, for sure.
This is an ecosystem. You've got to get the right facilitators, the right speakers, technical production, the venue, all of the food and hospitality, all of the airport transfers, the hotels, the accommodations, all of that is an ecosystem. So we wanted to communicate that we cared about every single stakeholder, but I think sometimes in a crisis that gets lost and you forget to communicate how much everybody means to you.
Calling musical performers and the performing arts, that breaks my heart because they give way more than they get, and we expect way more from them than what we give. I hated having those conversations because these folks have got no income right now, zero, like nothing. So that part I hated.
The ones I really had a really hard time with, I'll be honest with you, were the people like my photographer, like my graphics designer. These are one people companies, and I truly was feeling like they were losing their job. And every time I made one of those calls, I was just calling them to tell them they were losing their job like we are as third-party designers. So every conversation was different, and it was personal to who it was to and what it meant to that person.
I hate the positions in some of this that we've been in on all sides. I'm sure people feel the same way. When I had the difficult conversation with the last person, I just said, hey, I'm feeling for you. So I think that having that conversation matters.
Try to empathize with the other person's perspective.
One of my biggest challenges was survivor's guilt. I'm burning the candle at both ends. I'm literally on Zoom or Teams for very long days. But how do I complain when so many people don't have employment right now?